Jack in the Box was such a fucking throw off for me. He was having bitches in a panic at Lollapalooza, having to change their entire outfit concepts because this nigga decided to go emo. He decided to be emo.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I even decided to wear my most beautiful moment in life earrings for the occasion and some seashells because swim. Let's see.
너무 핫하고 너무 잘 돼 있지만 이게 영원할 거라는 생각은 전혀 안 해요.
No, BTS forever.
I'm enlisted. BTS did it.
Yeah.
It could be BTS Army.
It could be BTS.
Army, where you at? That's BTS.
Please welcome together once again BTS.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's your girl Yummy.com. Thank you for joining me, internet friends. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and overall vibing. You see the title, you know why we're here. BTS has finally come back with Swim. They have come back from their long-awaited hiatus. One of the first groups in history to ever come back from a hiatus, honestly. One of the most popular groups, period, overall in music is coming back. The waves that this has made in the economies of the world is crazy. I have made so many, and I mean so many TikToks while waiting for these boys, wondering what's going to be on the album, what the vibe is going to be, looking at the producers, this track list, everything, analyzing everything, hating every time they have asked me what my love song is.
What's your love language?
No! God, please, no! No!
For me, my background with BTS, my BTS lore, so to say, is that I was a love yourself army. I came in at the last tail end. Then they came back with Boy With Love, with Halsey. I am an obsessive person. I have a history of boy bands on this video. I don't know if you really should watch it. It was kind of old and my editing skills weren't up to the par that I expect them to be, but I really have timelines of my life that were taken over by boy bands. Like, I grew up with the Jackson 5. I actually moved on to Big Time Rush and the Jonas Brothers, heavy on the Jonas Brothers, Camp Rock Girl here. And then I went on to One Direction, and then I went on to BTS.
ADHD. ADHD.
There's a lot of pieces. Homie Hopper Till I Die, so sorry.
Homie Hopper Till I Die.
But with BTS, I really came at the Love Yourself era. It was amazing. It really helped me get through COVID. B album is one of my favorites. I often forget that it is one of my favorite albums because Dynamite is on it. I really love each of them individually. I loved all of their solo projects. They were so uniquely tailored to them. Going down the line really quickly, RM was beautiful in showing us the poetry aspects of himself, but that could still be gritty and experimental and interesting. Like, he likes to play in the realm of sounds in a way that is like, I'm not to glaze here, in really like a Tupac kind of a way. Like,
honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Hit 'em up like pop.
You're really playing with the foundations of what rhythm and poetry really is. Like, you're playing outside of the genre itself to make the genre more interesting and experimental, almost in like a Lupe Fiasco kind of a way, I would say. Right People Wrong Place is still one of the most beautiful bodies of work. RM is Not My Bias, but Nuts is the top song out of the solos, like, hands down, beautiful project. Jin was an amazing experience for me because he came out with, obviously, The Astronaut as a goodbye song. It was beautiful. He came out with Happy, and I was like one of the ones who was like, I like Happy, but like, I don't know if like it's my favorite album. However, then he came out with Echo, and Echo was perfect. It was beautiful. Background is one of the top songs ever on my playlist. Like, it is so beautiful and enchanting to see him perform. That entire album was beautiful, but not only was it beautiful, it did something that someone else on this list also does. It made Happy make more sense to me and made me appreciate another level and all these other songs that I really didn't appreciate fully because I wasn't focused on that. I was just hearing Running Wild really loudly. So I really loved his solo career. Then we go to Suga. Obviously, he was my favorite. I saw him live in tour. It was beautiful.
What I want you guys? Are you ready? Let's go. A to the G to the U to the
He's a fantastic performer. August D as a person, I'm like kind of sad that he said he was gonna put him to rest. I mean, you know, shit's gone down, so maybe he like dig that fucking grave up. Who knows?
1 hour later.
He is disrespectful though because he brought back August D. Why did he resurrect him?
어거스트 D의 그 트릴로지가 끝남과 동시에 보기 좀 힘들 수도 있어요.
오거스트 D를?
네, 일단은 그렇게 생각은 하고 있는데 왜 그러냐면 살다 보니까 나이가 들고 분노할 것들이 조금씩 줄어들더라고요.
No, he's healed, but I did miss him. He really was an artist, also was experimental in his own way, but really that played into the foundations of rap, but with interesting melodic pieces. And he did the thing that I always beg artists to do, which is incorporate interesting instruments. And so he would incorporate traditional Korean instruments, and it really gave a color and a history and a novelty. It made people research more things about Korea, which is what they're kind of been touching point of Korea for the global audience. And it's really beautiful. And that's why I think his album really encapsulated, like he even talked about how he wrote some of the choruses in English so that global audiences could sing along when he would take the album on tour. And
wait a minute.
Yemi from the future. Wait, is this why there's so much English?
Does that blow your mind that that song just came out? I mean,
I really love that about him. He is my bias, so I am biased naturally. D-Day was good. D-Day is coming. It's a fucking good day. J-Hope was the most interesting for me because his first project, Jack in the Box, was such a fucking throw off for me. He was having bitches in a panic at Lollapalooza, having to change their entire outfit concepts because this nigga decided to go emo. He decided to be emo.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I don't understand. It was crazy. And I didn't appreciate it at the time when it came out because I was so jarred and shocked by the difference. And I wasn't at Lollapalooza. I was like busy, like thinking about like my existential crisis. It was crazy. And much like Jin's album, once On the Street came out, I really appreciated Jack in the Box so much more. The artistry, the gravitas, especially because it had those hard rock elements that I really do truly love because of On the Street. And I love On the Street so much. It's really a beautiful experience to watch and to see him create an album for dancers, for his community, which is so much of the foundation of what hip-hop actually is, like giving back and like sharing your story with your community. And it gave a variety in the music. He featured other artists like Yoonjin. It just was an amazing experience, and I saw it live and it was truly a perfect experience because I saw August D and I saw Hope on the Street. It was crazy because their concerts kind of fit together like a yin and yang. It was weird. Jimin is a beautiful soulmate. He's my Libra brother from another mother, and he's also one who falls into the category of your second project made me appreciate your first project more. I liked Face, but much like I would say Jack in the Box, it was jarring for me because I was not expecting Set Me Free. I was not expecting Set Me Free, and then once I got Set Me Free, I kind of adjusted to Set Me Free, and then we got fucking like crazy. Because you are a Libra, like me. Twin. I know you were overwhelmed with all the options that were given to you, and this is what this feels like. Everything is beautiful because your voice is beautiful, you perform immaculate, it's amazing. But like, this is overwhelming for me. And then Muse was so good, it made it to the best albums of 2024. Like my top 20 albums of 2024.
Who is my highway for?
Period. That's how good Muse was. The Summerall's Garden to Who, the title track, the R&B flow of it all, so beautiful. Like the Latin flair of Be Mine. The whole project was so beautiful. The only thing that made the project hurt me so much was because he was in the fucking military when it dropped. It stressed me out, much like On the Street. You bitches dropped your best work when you were in the military. You son of a bitch. Oh, at least J-Hope came out to perform it, and hopefully we'll see Jimin perform his. Who's to say? He had the most artistically interesting project out of all of them. It was the one that I think I vibrated immediately and gravitated immediately towards. It was one of the most beautiful, holistic projects, and it really gave a new light and a levity, and it painted a real nice color to people who didn't already know him as an artist.
클래식하고 그런 음악들을 좋아하길래
저도 그때 당시 의외다라고 생각을 했는데 그래서 이번 솔로 앨범을 듣고 아 이번에 진짜 하고 싶은 걸 하는구나.
맞습니다.
본인이 가장 자신 있고 잘하는 걸 하는구나 라고 저는 좀 편하게 받아들였죠.
제 주변인들은 다 알고 다 익숙해하지만
And I think ARMY who like pay attention really can see like that old soul in him. He is, yes, a goofy, youthful kid, but he is also part deeply an old soul. And I really loved him exploring that. I really love the use of natural instruments, the freeing space of music. He lets the music breathe in a magnetic way that is so interesting. His visuals were natural yet striking yet like beautiful. It's so different from him and BTS and him as a solo artist. Everyone on this list is the same, like they're very different. And then we have Jungkook. Listen. That is our mainstream pop boy. He's gonna give us a radio play every time. He's gonna give us a Western feature and an all-American album. God bless America, okay?
They can't divide us, we'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right here, standing next to you.
That boy, I can't say anything bad about the album because statistically it performed very fucking well.
I mean, give an American an inch and we will run a mile because what the fuck is a kilometer, huh?
Was it my favorite of the list?
I like it. This was nice.
But I do love what his vocals do every single time.
Push and pull to get closer, closer. We try to get settled in life, but I'll let it get move. I told you.
There's no song his vocals can't save, and there's also no song on the album that actually needed saving. With all of these other projects being so personal, this one felt like the least personal, but it was one of the best executed. Strategically in a marketing rollout plan and in a perfection of how he kind of presented it. It was very Jungkook of him. It was very Jungkook, and I really love that. You got to see the golden maknae shine.
안녕하세요. 저는 방탄소년단 황금막내 중국입니다.
All that being said, we are finally going to dive in. I have stalled enough.
I just wanted to come on and explain quickly how this is edited. So basically there are 3 Yemis working here. There's the Yemi that saw Swim as the music video without hearing the album. You will see her when Swim comes up in the track listing. There's the Yemi that is currently watching this album and listening through it. And there's the Yemi in the future, editing Yemi I like to call her, who has listened to the album several more times and seen the live performance and a few of their Jimmy Fallon performances and has made her final verdict and decision. Who thinks that now they wear suits and gloves like scholars and gangsters. I think that dichotomy represents both them and this album very well. Scholars and gangsters. Gangsters and scholars.
We are listening to BTS's newest album. They have dropped ARIRANG and we are going to hear it fully through. This is my first time doing it. I'll give my commentary. I'll splice together the best of the highlights and give my overall thoughts and takeaway for this album. Again, I have to preface this by saying I have heard and seen the music video for Swim. So my initial thoughts going into this that we were getting something similar to On, but of course with a more tied to Korea base.
Hey, you can summon up in my soul.
However, that first song, Swim, threw me for a huge loop. So I wonder if this is going to give me more shocks that I can adjust to quickly, or really create a whole new vibe that I just match to. Or I just hate it. Who knows? We're going to start with the first track, Body to Body. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, this is the song from the trailer.
What you need, Twan? What you need? I need you, girl. Where catch you go down so 자꾸 네가 필요해. I need the whole steady in the trunk. Put your phone down, let's get out the front. I got my eyes on the row in the front. The vibe is high, free, big blunt. The vibe is high, let the builder.
I like that we went to Korean. I was worried there was a lot of English, but okay. Okay. To body. Jimin. You freaks. Oh, Jin's voice. God. Tay is good too. But Jin's voice is like T-Pain's voice, where it's good without, it's fantastic without auto-tune.
Back to the crib, show you how I live. Let's get drunk and forget what we did. I'm back your drain.
When you add that auto-tune, sometimes it adds a different kind of weird magic to it. Okay, break.
The behavior that you exhibited was whore-like.
Okay, and to J-Ho.
The whore jumped out, and then it jumped back in.
It's giving, again, very Justin Timberlake. That reverb on Jin's voice. Oh my goodness. Jin is giving me Who flashbacks with this like vibe. I hear traditional instruments. Not you talking about body to body and then bringing your national instruments, you freak hoes. After you were talking about body to body, you're no shame, you hoes. Obviously, it could be a very sweet meaning, but obviously you were talking about body to body, Jungkook, and we know 7 days a week what a freak you are.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. Are you mad?
I love the sounds. I love the music. I love the instruments. It reminds me of their Idol performance where they had all of the people. Plus, I'm back into it. We're almost done. And it's 3 minutes. I can't complain. That was great. I like Body to Body. That was a vibe. It was giving me a Justin Timberlake fun vibe. They said they put their heart and soul into this, and that felt like more ass shaking shit than anything, but undeniably fucking hip hop.
This is the beginning of the gangster section. Body to Body, first up. After re-listening to it with the lyrics and fully immersing in it, it's less of a party jam, but it's more so kind of the idea of unity. Playing on like being at a concert, being in a crowded area, being with other people.
I asked them if for 1 week the world did not know who BTS was, where would you go and what would you do?
사람들 많은 곳에 그냥 자유롭게 좀 다녀보고
놀이동산 가고 싶어.
나도 놀이동산. 놀이동산 못 가는 게 커.
그 사람들 북적북적한 식당에 그런 약간 진짜 맛집들 있잖아요.
그것도 있다.
Even in the production, it feels more like a score. So it feels more like a movie, which is another experience that you do with people. It's just you touching grass, taking time away from your phone, and enjoying the people around you. Ideally at their concert, but it's not explicitly said. I love the ARIRANG sample at the end. It was very digital, very Hegum, which is what I thought this album was going to be, but I'll talk about more of that later. I feel like the rap line is heavy in this section, but that is with its purpose.
It feels like we're going down the right direction. I was a little worried with Swim. I'm not worried with Swim. I really like it.
Sure, Jan.
Okay, now we are moving on to Hooligan. Luckily, this album isn't long, so hopefully we can get this all done. Hey, violin.
So this could be the death of me, or maybe just a better me. Now coming with the Tiffany's and take a shot of Hennessy. I know I'm not there mentally, but you could be the remedy. So let me play my violin for you.
Not really what you associate with Hooligans. I think of La La Lee, but okay. It's a knife!
No!
Huh?
Hooligan, watch this bit going hooligan. Why this baseline slapping so rude? Dropping lower than
Okay, with the vocals too to come through Jungkook, of course. I love the giggle. Reminds me of Hong Jun. What is sophisticated hooligan? This is sophisticated niggatry.
Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a hooligan.
How about makes me think of Kendrick Lamar?
Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan.
I'm glad that they brought some of Namjoon's experimental energy into their album.
Perception.
Hard eyes, motherfucker.
민영이를 고소합니다. 저를 아프게 하니까.
With the beat dropping out like that, how fucking dare he? Oh no. I do not stay at the Intercontinental.
I do not stay at the Intercontinental.
Oh! What is this? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You're so crazy. I think I want to have your baby. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, you man.
Okay. How is this not the title track? Wait. I guess, okay.
We the mess gonna get a bigger mop here.
It would make a great like NASA B-side. I could see that. It's like an alti cut. Yeah, I could see that. It's so good. So far, this is my favorite.
Reconsider this, queen.
Oh, because I'm a sucker for some strings and some fucking crazy ass drums. I'm a sucker for a combination of strings and crazy ass drums in any capacity. Like this beautiful instrumental over them just talking stupid shit. Like what the fuck? Chopped and screwed. Stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me, bitch, before I fight you. They are nuts for that. That's wild. Wow. It's experimental hip hop, but also being very natively K-pop in that like second gen feel.
Next up, we have Hooligans. I love the start of the old Hollywood strings. It is so funny. It's so kitschy. It reminds me of like Looney Tunes cartoons or like watching an old film, it being chopped up and then turning into the beat. It gave a fun surprise. I have a very beautiful pitch for the end of the year program. I think that Hooligans and Body to Body could be the end of the year jams. Obviously, we're too far out. They could release more music. We can get an extended edition. I don't know what could happen by the end of the year. Hear me out. Follow along. Think the scene sets, they start with Hooligan. They perform it as is hip-hop artists that they are. They take those strings, those Hollywood strings, and they start to transform it into the ARIRANG. Then they'll do a short snippet as to guide them into a blank space where RM goes into the and then go into Body to Body and then fully ended out full Korean ARIRANG.
I need the whole city in the
Hybe, get on it. I love the nod to DJ Screw. Again, hip hop is part reference, so I do love them giving that nod, especially because Hobie has such a southern rap flow about him, particularly Atlanta, but he jumps around, but he has a very southern based flow about him. I thought Hobie was flirting with me a little bit. I thought like his vibe, like everyone seemed to be giving a vibe, and he was just like, I think you kind of cute, kind of a vibe. And I love Suga. I loved how he came in. It was so lazy in his flow and his delivery, and also the fact that he referred to himself as the Mexican boogeyman. Okay, Kendrick, I don't know. It was just so funny to me.
Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him.
And you were just sitting there being disrespectful, and I'm like, I didn't do anything to you, so I don't know why I'm getting these bars shot at me, but okay, sure. You just want to yell at people, and go off, King. I love Namjoon's breakdown. It's very Tyler, the Creator coded. I love the mop reference. I think it's very funny that Jungkook was so heavily involved in Hooligans, because I think I initially clocked it as Hobie, but I'm also like, Jungkook, where was this on the album? Like, I love Golden, don't get me wrong. I love Golden. I love that for him. But this album, the vocal line, which is another thing I'll address, like, I think a lot of people are like, the vocal line gets lost in it. I'm like, no, you get lost in it. The vocal line is carrying this album, particularly the tail end. But even in this beginning section, they are the beautiful string harmony to the bass drum that is the rap line. All that's to be said, Jungkook, I need explanations.
I can agree.
Let's go on to the next one, Aliens. I hope and pray to God it pays homage to Outkast in some way, because hello, AT-Aliens.
That is not correct.
Okay, now we are on to Aliens. There's a sample. Are we getting a cipher?
I'm driving!
Stop right there! Don't
FG? I'm here for anything that starts with Suga yelling at me.
I love it when you take charge, Daddy.
I'm trying so hard not to call them niggas. Oh God.
I came from a village of scammers and killers. From the struggle, and I can bet I'm the only team that could serve, nigga.
Oh my God. Okay, I thought it was maybe just possibly just rap line, but here's Jungkook proving us all wrong with his high ass vocals. Oh. I got to live out his hip hop dreams. This is a way more consistent beat, but I love this still. Nasty Namjoon's on the beat. Oh, they brought Nasty Namjoon to the party.
Nasty girls.
They bad. They bad. So they decided to bring the vocal line onto a cipher. I talked about this actually on TikTok.
You could even have the vocal line do a feature, because I'm sure they're feeling a lot of feelings too. I mean, go on.
And they did it. They just named it Aliens instead of Cypher 5. Got it. Cool, 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 cool.
What is your problem? How did we get here?
This also gives me a little bit of Hip Hop Lover, but it's really actually just giving me one of the fucking ciphers. You're shameless. They talking to the wow.
They used to be hood niggas.
I thought their diss track days were done, but they said no. I thought their diss track days were done, but they said no.
오늘의 마지막으로 이 노래를 보내주려 합니다.
Reminds me of Suga from Akmu. Someone is gonna stroll to this. They would have had a time with this end part. I can see cues everywhere now, salivating. That was perfection. Ooh, this album is getting so fucking good. Oh, why? The more deeper I get into it, the more I'm confused by Swim being the choice of title track. This is Dark and Wild bullshit. We're back, baby. We're back. Wow, this
We're back.
this is nigga shit. Oh shit.
All he wants to do is sit at home and play jazz, black, and make art that people simply don't understand. Very black.
Damn. Oh shit.
Black Army, stand up! Miss say when BTS do their comeback, they need to be in their hip hop R&B bag, and J-Hope said, "Give me the stick, I'll run the mile."
Okay, let's fucking go.
They have stretched to the four corners of the world of niggadom. Oh no. Before, a lot of their music was based off of like a lot of old school stuff because they were led by the hip hop unit who really had an appreciation for old school rap, as they should. Really appreciated the greats like Tupac, Nas, Biggie, Rakim, and like the building blocks of it. With that, I think Hobie went through this experimental phase where Hobie really went more new school. He touched more genres, and I think that this really shows in it that like it's another facet of hip hop that they've now touched in this album in the first 3 fucking songs. Versatile kings, even with playing within the genre. It's giving me that Beyonce energy, like playing within the farthest reaches of the genre already so far.
A good night. The funniest fool. Ooh, ooh. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
Now we move on to Aliens. I love Aliens. I initially thought it was going to be like kind of an ATL shout out, but it wasn't. So this is the first direct and very clear diss track. Body to Body, again, was about unity. Hooligan is just about their hooliganry, honestly. They're mostly just poking fun at the fact that you think that they're taking you seriously. Suga comes in, and this is just one of his insane intros on this album. He really took the helm in starting a song, which is not his vibe at all. They usually leave him back to the second verse, or he will be in the first verse, but he'll be in the second half. But he was really leading the charge on a lot of this, and it really makes me happy. He is disrespectful, though, because he brought back August D. Why did he resurrect him?
어거스트 D의 그 트릴로지가 끝남과 동시에 보기 좀 힘들 수도 있어요.
오거스트 D를?
네, 일단은 그렇게 생각은 하고 있는데 왜 그러냐면 살다 보니까 나이가 들고 분노할 것들이 조금씩 줄어들더라고요.
No, he's healed, but I did miss him. His verse is the equivalent of Get in Loser, we're going shopping. Basically, gather up hoes. I know I've been gone, but daddy's here to feed you. You weren't doing anything anyways. And I'm just sitting here like, me? Like, I wasn't doing anything? I mean, you're right, but that's kind of rude. And also the way he says the word civilian makes my brain vibrate. Let's move on. This is very clearly about being Asian, now that I'm not being distracted by Suga's intro. This is them talking about being the first Asian or Korean person entering into a lot of these spaces. Even in all of this, they find pride in the thing that they are looked at differently for, and I really appreciate that. It kind of gives a positive spin. They reference in the chorus about them being from out east. They use the Korean alphabet. They talk about shoes off in the house, which, by the way, not just the Asian thing. We're all connected. Look at us. We all have this thing in common. We can't wear our shoes in the house. Namjoon goes through his verse, and it's the most clear in that moment. Everyone knows where the K is. That's the obvious reference, where he talks about how he's the only one who speaks English, and that's how they kill. Okay, and then he does something that I think is so funny and crazy. He asks a political activist his opinion of the state of entertainment and culture in Korea, as if that man is not resting in heaven. You can't ask these questions just to get a brag in. But I guess you can, because it is hilarious. And this nigga sat here and called us big eyes. I'm crying because we are all singing along phonetically to that, as if he's not pointing at us and being like, hey, big eye bitch. Like, listen, people have been inappropriately making fun of Asian people for having small eyes since the dawn of time. So I'm here for reparations. For J-Hope, I thought he was flirting with me again. It's happened multiple times on the album where I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're trying to put a baby in me. But when he says, do I look funny? I do have a question, because I saw this in 2 different ways. Obviously, it's a reference to a racial thing, I think, of I look different than you, but then the next line can go two ways. My question is that a part of the quote when they said you look funny? If you're continuing the quote from above, it kind of plays on the idea that you are good enough to entertain, but not good enough to be taken seriously or given respect. Shut up and dance because you're lucky to be here is kind of the vibe. Or I'm thinking too deeply, and he's telling them, much like Yoongi, move bitch, get out the way. As for the vocal line, they had some of the most killer lines, some I referenced earlier, but they were also on another level with this vocal performance. When Jin says aliens, I scream and pass out every time. The way he hits it and his lips, the tail end of it, is crazy. Tae calling anyone shameless is now my new vocal stem. The way he says shameless is his new word. You're shameless, sir, for the way that you did that. It's like a hot knife that cuts through and opens up this intergalactic space. If NASA is Star Wars, if XG and P1 Harmony are Xenon, BTS are a ragtag team of bounty hunters in a beat-up cruiser, scrappy and spacey, okay? I only say this because they are all in the season of doing a space concept right now. Not to compare. All that being said, the ending of the song sounds like it was made for the yard. A Divine Nine army is cooking up a stroll as we speak.
Okay, we have fire. 3, 2, 1. 부채를해 with 부토르네. Which fire, which is Tae's favorite song.
불타오르네.
Maybe this is the fire he meant when he said fire in the interview that you should listen to.
What song should a total newbie listen to?
New song.
원래 기존 노래 중에서는
불타오르네.
Connected the two dots.
You didn't connect shit, but
I've connected them.
Where's Bingyu? Shake it off. Here, instead we're going to the Jersey clubs. Excuse me? I don't. J-Hope is on this album a lot. I can feel it. I can feel this nigga's hands all over this shit. And not just because he's currently the one talking.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
What is happening here? No, not Britney! This is gonna go crazy at the clubs. This is gonna go crazy in a DJ set list. K-pop night will ever be for change. How does Suga still manage to sound like himself in a song that sounds nothing like them? That's crazy.
I love your vibes. Could you be the father of my kid? No strings attached.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an extended break, so I can see like a really dance break. I do like it. I will shake ass to it. And if I had like 2 more drinks, I would be on the floor, like humping the floor to this. Any other circumstances, if I had went to Applebee's happy hour and this song came on, you couldn't stop me from Maximum Power.
I have the alpha pussy.
I'd kill everyone in a 50-mile range with the ass shake that I would throw down. And I'm excited about that. And you know what? Because the album is 14 tracks, you need some songs that are like more of the vibe.
Okay, now we are at Fire. This is the party song. This is the anthem. This is the ass shaker. This is, again, kind of like Body to Body, where it's supposed to promote unity, but in a completely unhinged millennial way.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire.
This was meant to have good old millennial cringe too. It's that kind of music I would listen to at the club in college. It reminds me of what a lot of ravers used to say back in the day, that everyone just danced and vibed. A time where mindless fun and smoke-filled dark rooms and thumping EDM beats a community. If I hadn't already listened to this album 1,000 times, I would say that I'm sensing a pattern. Correction with direction.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire.
As a DMV girly, I will do almost anything for a thumping bass. And seeing it performed and Jin's heavenly vocals opening up like that, it was immaculate. And also, I will say that Tay is the only person who gets away with saying slime. I don't make the rules, he just does. It wouldn't feel right coming out of anyone else's mouth. It would lose conviction.
Now we're going to move on to 2.0. I think this one is the most excited I am for because it feels like this is their start of their chapter 2. I know a lot of people are like, chapter 2 started with their solos, but I think of that as more of their solo interlude into their new chapter, which is this mature chapter 2.
이제 저희의 챕터 2가 시작하는데요.
이제 우리 진짜 컴백 오랜만에 하잖아.
맞아.
Here we go. Who's gonna start first? Okay, Mike.
Damn. Here we go again.
Stop starting with him. Yeah, okay. 10 years doesn't even scratch the surface like he said. The legacy is too early to begin.
레거시라고 이야기하기에는 뭐 아직 할 게 좀 많지 않나.
그치, 조금.
Knock knock on wood. This is a hip hop album. Oh shit. They made a hip hop album. Oh shit. The harmony hit you with that doo-doo. Sorry. Oh man, I want to see them perform this. There is American J. American J made an appearance. We salute him. We pledge allegiance to American J.
She's back. Yeah.
It started manifesting in that thing. Honestly, ciphers, but man did he hone it in that Mona Lisa post-military energy. And he's bringing it here. Mwah. Oh, I hope they perform this at the concert. They better.
Now, is that an official wish? Say the magic words.
They better. I got tickets and I'm happy about my whole decision right fucking now. Who do you think you is? This is
Kim Namjoon from BTS. He's been the love of my life since I was 18 years old and he was pretending to be black. He's the rapper and the lead of BTS. He apologized.
He's bringing his Meg Thee Stallion, Stallion energy. He's bringing that cartoon shit to the table. Fuck it. There is a basement in Atlanta that is bound to pump this. This is the new favorite. Dang, I can't keep changing my favorite. I have to be loyal, but I'm a Libra, so I'm a bit indecisive with this one.
A lot of people are gonna hate hearing this, but you have to hear it.
Libras? They just got it.
Jin. Jimin. You sick bitch. That's the one. That's the one. It's clear, it's concise, it's Cypher's little sister.
Next up, we have 2.0. I love this track. It is perfect. It is amazing. Mike will put his foot in it. Like I said, I will do anything for a down drum bass beat. I will do anything for some kind of a shake of a rhythm. Right off the bat, I love them referencing themselves. I love that Suga is mentioning Bulletproof. It makes me so happy, and I love that they bring that back in any sort of way. And it being on a 2.0 track, it wouldn't feel complete without it. It's also giving Scream Queens, if you've ever seen that scene where she turns around and she's like,
I bet
you thought you'd seen the last of me. On top of that, Suga referring to them as being a vault is so funny, because usually people would say like a stepping stone or standing on the backs of giants as a more positive connotation of that. If you wanted to step on us the way you wanted, we would project you so far and high. We are a vault. We will take you further than any stone could have. But he also says that because they're locked in, like a vault. And all of the secrets that made them stay with them, locked in. You can't recreate Chemical X. And they keep talking about people being funny in a sarcastic way, which makes me slightly nosy, but I know it's none of my business. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I also really love the 10-year line because it reminds me of, again, S.Coups' Jungle line. Really putting your hard work and determination to a digit in a song as a milestone. Pre-chorus had me like, nigga, are you throwing gun bars at me?
What are we doing? What's going on?
Lil fella? Lil fella? You're sunning somebody, right? It may not be me, but you're sunning somebody, and then you threw a gun bar in there. Pow, 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 pow. And I can't even sit here and be like, why are you throwing gun bars? Because honestly, the lot of you have probably held and shot more guns than Jungkook's best friend, Jack Harlow. So who am I to sit here and complain? The line "come back for what's mine" is crazy work and really sets up for what 2.0 is. 2.0 BTS is scary because they have all of the passionate eyeliner in their hearts, and something they haven't had in a while as a group at least, which is having something to fight for and grind for, having something to prove to yourself, not to us, but to themselves, that they can still do this and that we are still here. But now they wear suits and gloves like scholars and gangsters. I think that dichotomy represents both them and this album very well. Scholars and gangsters. Gangsters and scholars. Also, J-Hope, get your foot off our neck. The flow in 2.0 is crazy. Again, he does a play with numbers. It reminds me of Harvey's mixtape from XG that I adored from her, so I love the play here. And I also love his consistency with the number 10. Because, like, it just takes me back to Mona Lisa where you told me I was pretty. 10 out of 10, oh, you killing me, girl. I know you're doing a diss thing here, but my brain can't help but go there. RM also has my favorite verse. I am a sucker for a Tupac bar, but the analysis on this is crazy. Okay, let me explain this to you. He goes rah, 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 pa, 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 right in the beginning. The rah, rah, rah part sets up the rah that comes next and gives like a double entendre plausible deniability thing, because then he says hit him up like Pac, which everywhere it says hit him up like Pow, but I'm sure it's hit him up like Pac because obviously the famous diss track Tupac did hit him up like Pac. But that also prefaces for you to be able to think deeper about the next line, which is hit him with the truth like Ra. That could just be hit him with the truth like Ra, like we were talking rah rah rah, oh you were talking all that rah rah rah, whatever. But it can also be Rakim, the rapper, who is a very truthful lyricist. On top of that, he has a very famous song with Truth Hurts, again doubling down on the Raw being Rakim. On top of that, the song he has with Truth Hurts, Rakim and Truth Hurts, is called Addictive. So now you're kind of giving me the notion that you're not only giving me something honest, but you're giving me something addicting. They've got you hooked on their truth. And then on top of that, that song is from like 2002. Faith Evans and Biggie go back with an R&B and rap duo, but I remember that being a very big rap and R&B collaboration, which is what BTS is, vocals and rap collaborating. On top of all of that, as if it wasn't deep enough, the song Addictive is very known because it has a Hindi sample in it.
He breaks me down. He built me up.
Other cultures integrating seamlessly into hip-hop, which is, again, a reference back to BTS. College dance teams everywhere are gonna have fun with this album, especially the beginning half.
We don't stop.
Okay, we are at number 29. I don't know what this is. It's a little short, so maybe it's a skit. Here we go. I think it didn't have any credits. So let's see what's happening. Is it just this for a fucking minute? If we get to the halfway point, I'm gonna scream. They say you bitches are too sweaty. We know you bitches are hot and bothered. So we're gonna let you find Jesus for a second. And I needed him. I needed my Lord and Savior. Thank you, God. But the fact that they knew that I needed my Lord and Savior at that moment is fucking sick and makes this feel calculated. You bitches, and I can say all I want, you better pop out at the end of this goddamn track. That's crazy. You said you whores are so sweaty at this point? Because 2.0 and you know how we do. You need a break. We were on a break. Friends indeed, Namjoon. I see you.
Friends just for love.
I see you. We're almost at the end of this, and if I feel like I'm being gaslit. Just when I thought you were done playing games and puzzles. You son of a bitch.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Now we're at number 29. I love the historical context to it. It adds another layer of Korean that is already presented to us. It's honestly a much needed palette cleanser for what's about to come. The tonal shift and the idea shift as well. This is the beginning of the scholar section.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, the big hit logo. Okay. I watch a lot of Course in TXT, so I'm used to seeing it. But okay, there's...
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
It's a compass. Okay, we are... Okay, who's this lady? These are cute shoes. I was just in a Jimmy Choo sale.
Jimmy Choo, it's time to open up the closet.
Sample sale. Okay, this is from the teaser. Am I watching the teaser? Am I watching the teaser? No. Is that Lily Reinhart? From Riverdale?
Betty couldn't make it. So she sent me instead.
What the fuck is happening? Why is Lily Reinhart from Riverdale here? Why is Evil Betty here? Okay, it's a boat. It's the ARIRANG. Okay. Pirate Jungkook. Okay. It's just, I do nautical BTS. This is like Jin's Me, Myself, and Eyes. Okay, you can't read a map.
Let's draw the map. The whole map again.
So, no worries. We're strong. We're still connected. You know, even the waves come, catastrophe comes, windfall, snowfall, rainfall, anything. So let's not just dab about ourselves.
Maybe you actually, you're a genius. You can. Lily Reinhart is the star of this. I'm so taken out because it's Lily Reinhart. Focus.
Focus, focus.
Got it. Got me? Okay. Girl. Okay. Someone's in their Boys to Men bag. Okay.
My heart hurts, baby. I feel pain too.
I can't even go about this. Sorry. I can't even focus. Oh my god.
And that guitar on that horse.
You're scared. Swim, swim. I just want a lifetime watching you swim. I can't even do it. Sorry, focus, focus, focus. This is a lot of boat stuff.
Time for me to shake my ass on a yacht.
In a phone. I didn't know that you'd just be on a boat. We spent the whole budget on the boat. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Do you know how to white girl dance? White girl dance?
Ooh. Yeah. Riverdale couldn't even make her dance. Oh, no, they did. Okay. Okay. It's like when adrenaline got shot in 80s. She's stunning. I did not expect. Whoa, okay. Oh, BTS is on their blood, sweat, and tears bullshit. There's a pause in the middle of the video. Are we fake loving this shit? Don't cry, Lily Reinhart.
His privilege will protect him.
I do like this coat. Don't kill her. He looks like he's gonna kill her. He's murdered before. Oh my gosh. Are they ghosts?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Are BTS ghosts? Are they ghosts? That would explain a lot. Jimin, don't. I just wanna die. I just wanna die. You make me wanna die. I do like hearing him say that. Okay, I was gonna wonder. I was like, where is Jay? Are they Popeye the Sailor Man? I do like a wet J-Hope. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's so... Oh, no. I don't... I forgot. I just want to die.
Hark!
Don't jump off the boat, Lily Reinhart. This is not a Chinese drama. You will not be reborn. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're so pretty. I forgot how pretty they were.
Pretty, pretty, I'm a pretty, pretty boy.
I just wanna dive. I just wanna dive. Titanic! Are we on the Titanic? No, that's a great shot. Wow. Wow. Nautical nasty. Sorry. She did jump in the water, but she got the locket back out of the water after she threw it in the water. Okay, S-Curl. Wait, why is Lily Reinhart smiling at me? That is Lily Reinhart. I know it's Lily Reinhart. Thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just watched so much Riverdale, so I wish I would have known that she would have been here, so I could have properly prepared myself for seeing Lily Reinhart. Oh no! Now my whole reaction is about seeing Lily Reinhart! What is happening? What the fuck is happening? I just said that the whole time, like, that's Lily Reinhart. Wait, sorry. I think the goal was to not make us cry by jump scaring us with Lily Reinhart. That makes sense. I see your plan. It is a good one. I did not cry, and I was 100% sure I was going to cry. If someone would have asked me to put a sure bet yesterday, it was that I would cry watching this video, and I did not cry at all.
Lock in before I tweak out.
But I really did enjoy the video. I knew it was gonna be a nautical theme. We saw the arirang. It feels like, ooh, we spent this money on a boat.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker, take a look at me. Straight floating on a boat on the deep blue sea.
That's baller shit. That's your vibe.
It's not old money, it's not new money, it's just cold hard cash money. This is the highest end of luxury that money can buy in South Korea.
Blow your money on that fucking boat. Something else is coming. I don't trust them. It's not just this, and I know that it's not just this because I don't trust these motherfuckers, okay?
7 weeks. 2023, you believe men? Esther!
Yesu tata nzambe na bomoye pardon. You're embarrassing me.
I'm very interested in what the choreography was going to be for it because I don't think they're just going to stand and perform it. I mean, they could. They're BTS. They could. I'm sure they have choreography. More melodic, maybe? But it has such a hip-hop drive to it. Undertone that beat. I don't know. I'm excited to see more. Bangtan Sonyeondan is back.
We're back.
The boys are back. The boys are back. Yeah, I gotta go listen to this album. I need an explanation. Okay, sorry about all that. I just tried to listen to at least like the first track, and apparently Apple Music just crashed. It won't play anything. Good on you, boys. You broke Apple Music, at least for me. Okay, this is very low-key, very lo-fi. Honestly, it's a lot chiller than I thought it would be, especially because they spent a lot of fucking time referencing On during the pre-promotion of this. The minimal pre-promotion that there was, they spent the time talking about On.
On?
Oh.
What? I didn't even notice that they were hanging on the ropes like that. Oh god, he looks like he's gonna kill her. If you change the music, it's a murder. But I kind of like that. Oh, Jimin, don't put him in flowy fabric. It's dangerous. Whoa, I'm stunning? Don't cry, Lily, because he just called us stunning. He called us stunning, darling. That locket, hey Weavers, that locket better be on the fucking shop to fucking night. I didn't get the hairpin, but that locket better be on the shop tonight. If you know what's fucking good for you. Thank you. I already can't listen to the album, so do that. Sorry, that was so aggressive. I can't fathom how we got here. Like, who would have thought all that time ago when they were like, hey, we're going on hiatus because we're gonna go serve our country.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Jin's voice is seriously too beautiful to exist. I would like to file a personal lawsuit. Him ending it like that, stunning. I like it as much as I liked it in the first reaction. Beautiful, lovely. But now listening to the whole album, I am like, oh, you thought this one was the most commercial one to serve us. Because the whole rest of the album is very, for a lack of better terms, lemon pepper wet.
Swim. I said what I said about it. However, once again, Namjoon and Yoongi proved me wrong. It is catchy as hell. I've been singing it for days and I can't get it out of my head. And I love it. And I love the choreo. It is one of the things that made me love it even more, seeing the fluidity in their movement. It made the song really feel like a journey. It made the song stand out, become more impactful, and make sense as a title track. However, two things can be true at the same time. That there is Coco Melon. They're giving us a catchy Baby Shark song, and they had the nerve to dress up as sailors while they did it. And I'm not even mad about it. Obviously, there's a deeper layer and a deeper meaning to it. I can talk a little bit about that. But it will still go double platinum in my house. It is the real start to the album doubling down on double meanings. Most of these songs with no lyrics could pass for love songs. Swim like animals. They don't know about us. But when you start to remember that this is Bangtan and you look into the lyrics, you see longing. Longing to be reunited, longing to be honest, and longing to be left alone. I have seen this man, Min Yoon-gi, perform this part so many times, and each time it breaks my brain.
So deep, take it up the car, I ain't never getting coffee. Yeah, you know me, sitting on the show, now I'm ready for the I can feel the high waves coming. Why you run away, you keep running. So I told my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be, yeah.
Next up, we have Merry-Go-Round. Here we go. This feels like we're getting to a softer, more sentimental part.
Why are you running?
Maybe that's why we needed the number 29 break, so we can get to this softer, more sentimental part. His voice is so stupid.
You love J-Rome's performance so much that you wanted to throw your high heel at him.
Yes. It's so good. Thank God Jimin's voice is so hot.
스트레스 받아요.
진짜
우리 노래 너무 높아요. 좀 이거 좀.
니 때문이잖아. 니 때문이잖아.
니 때문이잖아.
Okay, here we go. We're getting into our deep shit. Here we go. This is our Bangtan shit. Tell me about your life.
I'm still alive.
Not Suga. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, the lyrics. Oh no, I feel like, oh no. Racing through a labyrinth with no answers. Yeah, I guess it does feel like a rat race. When the goalpost just always just keeps moving. So I guess they're all on this song. We just haven't gotten to the others. Cause I heard like a lot of Jungkook in the beginning. I heard some V. I thought it could have been a unit song. I feel like this lazy flow is very American Jay. That's how I kind of refer to him.
This kind of love I guarantee for life. Dreams gonna be sweet tonight.
And here comes, yeah, it's a full group song. My bed is my coffin. This is what I was expecting. And the loopness of the music just also helps you feel like it's merry-go-round music. On this constant loop, you don't even really know where it begins and the ends and the verses and all of that. Wow.
놀이동산 가고 싶어.
아 나도 놀이동산. 놀이동산 못 가는 게 커.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
That's a smart play. That's a smart play. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Damn it, Bangtan, you done it again. This is stressing me out. Damn. That's what I was expecting. Like, we had a fun time at the very beginning of this, but like they were telling us that they put their heart and soul into it and they wrote their stories out, and I was like, is your stories ass shaking? Because I followed the news and you went through a lot.
Whimsy is dead.
But this is very much like, yes,
Now we go into merry-go-round. Like this shit, I didn't even need the lyrics to know the shit was sad. It started off sad as hell, it ended sad as hell, and I'm sad as hell listening to it again currently. But it adds the much needed level of introspectiveness. I didn't need lyrics to feel the desperation for control. On a macro lens, you can look and say that this is about the average person feeling like their world, the world in general, is spinning out of control and there's no way to stop it. We're constantly in a cycle mode. Life is a Sisyphean task, the man who rolled the boulder up the hill only until it crushed us. On a personal scale, without speculation, because I don't know them, this starts to open up the theme of honesty, of where they could be sharing just how go their life is. They went to the military. They left the military, which was a difficult and tumultuous time. They started filming content or working on the album or touring or events. They started doing things immediately. They performed at a historical landmark in Korea and then hopped on a red-eye to New York within hours. I think this is a little bit of the antithesis to Swim. Both are about having to keep going, but one addresses the perils that can take.
We're gonna go to normal, which is going to stress me out because that's like my biggest fear of not being normal.
Am I here to wipe your tears? Am I your nanny?
This is the explicit track, I think. I'm excited because I do love seeing Bangtan curse, but here we go. Oh, nope. Okay. We have okay, rock guitar. I like this. Very like 90s.
Can't kill your vibe, legends never die. In the middle of the night, you can hear my team scream. I'm the kerosene.
Wait, oh shit. No. Oh no, it's perfect. Jim's voice on a song like this is perfect. And I'm gonna sing this shit too at the concert. Like a psycho. Not these lyrics, Park Jimin, don't touch my heart like this. Okay, so we're getting to the part of the album where they're telling their truth. Okay, fuck. Oh no. It gives me my favorite One Direction album. I can't remember. It's like the one right before Zayn left.
You dumb fucking bitch.
That's my favorite. I hate how he makes me drop my jaw every time.
I've read everything I like 1,000 times. Normal and special, they are just some lies. One deep side and it slips away, fades away. When I try to keep, never want to stay.
내가 왜 이렇게 들었어? 특별 초대한 건데.
Suddenly, part of me, suddenly me, heard the things they calling me. What the hell you want from me?
증명하겠습니다.
That's right. Oh gosh.
Let's seek employment.
I love this rocky grunge. It feels very August-y. And I didn't want to say it before because I didn't know if it would hit all the people, but there have been points in this album where songs are very directly referencing a member's solo career, and this feels very August decoded. Baby, if I was still young and on the Warped Tour circuit, I would have crushed this song. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I hate being put in these positions, Bangtan. But don't stop making bangers on my account.
up next. Normal. This is a cool standalone song. I'm a boy band girl, so I see no problem with that. I love it, but I do see that it is less of the Bangtan DNA that I'm used to. However, it does serve as another great bridge from Merry Go Round to Like Animals. It expands on the lifestyle presented in Merry Go Round, the go, go, go that I was just referring to, about the proverbial fame, while starting to introduce us to the concept with even how much they show the world, and they show the world a lot. We don't know a lot. I also can't find a fault in this track because I will never be mad at a track where Yoongi speaks in tiny or is doing vocals, and I will especially not be mad at a track that does both.
I miss J-Hope's 100% better life.
Next up, we have Like Animals, which is not explicit, which I would think is the one that's explicit. But here we go. Ooh. Okay, so this is a lot more guitars, a lot more feeling your emotions, a lot more.
The year hasn't ended yet, so get ready for more.
I'm sorry, what? I'm so confused how we got Swim as a title track. This album may be one of my favorites. This is a B situation where I'm very confused by the title track. The rest of the album is perfectly akin to everything I love in life. This feels so gym class heroes. The beginning of this album felt very like a looping, which is a part of my soul.
She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job.
Ass shake of the century, but this is gym class heroes, baby. This is Faces in the Hall. This is importance. This is what I talk about all the time.
The story of my life.
Can't be tamed. Okay, Miley Cyrus. Whoa, wait. Okay, Imogen Heap. What in Imogen Heap is happening? Oh, I need Drumble to do an episode all dedicated to this.
Let's get ready to Drumble!
Ooh, Linkin Park, I hear you calling me back. I hear Day to Remember calling me to the shores. And just instruments. This feels like some sort of weird mix of V with the appreciation to let the instruments breathe, Suga with the rock lean into it, but also something like very both Namjoon and Jin coded. You can really feel all of them in this song.
Like Animals. This is another double entendre, double deluxe. I have a completely different opinion on the meaning of this song rather than my initial reaction, which now I think is more so for a longing of space and presence, that you can take your mask off and lay it at your feet and just be real. From the second shit that starts, he talks about a desire to submerge himself into a place and a presence where you can sink, even if you should keep swimming.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Another thing that provides contrast to the tracks before. But it also explores the beauty in the unraveling of the sink, which is helped by the spacious nature of the production. And my God, that guitar is insane. While everyone did amazing, the vocal unit were particularly insane, creating an atmospheric end with that riff. That 1-2-3 punch and then sliding Jimin out there. It's a great exploration for a sound that is very near and dear to my heart.
This is one of my most highly anticipated ones because everyone's talking about if they're talking about they don't know about us like some sort of secret random love thirst.
They don't know about the things we do. They don't know about the I love yous.
Or, which one I think is more pertinent, they don't know who the fuck we are.
Okay. Oh, who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. What it is? 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 BTS. Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber, who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor. Moving calmer than the Buddha, ducking funeral parlors. First the hootin' hollering, and then the shooting startup. Cue the saga, the root of order. Evil ain't the paper with the ego, but what people would do for dollars. Let off a troop of hollows from German Rugers, they used to do the honors. Congruent with shit that I do to rhymers. On Deuteronomy, ain't shit niggas can do but honor me. What I'm quoting is God's scope to come view the pottery. I blaze by graveyards and destitute economies. Full of thug bones for refusing to move in harmony.
We need to remind these bitches. So here we go with They Don't Know About Us, where we will finally get our answer. Okay, sample. Interesting time period choice. Where's Metro?
Metro, shut your whole ass up and play some drums!
I heard it.
Wait, what? I'm not paying attention to it. What?
Check your panties.
Okay, look, I was wrong. Okay.
I was right. Everything I say is right. I was right.
My bad.
I said what I said!
Y'all are horny. My bad. Big boy. Okay, my bad. My bad. My bad. Y'all are cool. I should shut up. Cool. I don't like when Namjoon uses his demanding tone that means.
No! I want him! He's daddy!
Every time we're trying to explain, we find.
You dare speak to me in that tone of voice, boy?
Jimin in his lower register is sweet. Okay, 7 days a week. Got it. Okay, yeah, you can do all that. Keep Suga away from this bullshit. Right now. If I hear his voice on this track, I'll scream. Bitch, you son of a bitch. This is why he's whispering in people's ears like a son of a...
Stop it. Get some help.
You freak.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
What is he saying to me? Huh? Slick down what? This is the man with the tongue technology. Why am I not surprised?
Derogatory. The derogatory kind of Delulu.
Mona Lisa killing it, girl. American J is back. American J.
Mama the
I hold back the ability to call them at every goddamn fucking turn of my life. Cause like if this was, you couldn't tell me any different. Like I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I'd be like,
I think you're deranged.
Yeah, I think you need to wheel it in a bit.
And seek God.
what the fuck? And then they keep adding these like ass shakers. It's like they're like, hey, we know you're gonna listen to this song specifically a lot because it's very ass shaky.
They don't know about us. Park Jimin, step to the front, please. Hey, twin. I could kiss your brain. The sample is just his voice.
They don't know about us, how your voice can
I love this so much. Easy top 5. That's so fucking funny. It is also another song that I'm adding to the double meaning club. I debated before hearing it on which version and which route they would take, and I'm glad they took the more Bangtan, and I love them for it all the more. There was the option to be They Don't Know About Us as a cute love song, or They Don't Know About Us as like, who the fuck do you think I am? I know Jimin had a heavy hand in the song and that it is his baby.
이제 They Don't Know About Us.
팔은 안으로 굽는다고. 네. 자기 자식이라고. 네.
And that makes sense, and I believe that because there's no reason for V to sound this good other than your best friend is trying to wingman you. He is nasty all over this song, and I mean nasty. We died and this was another life. I would think that was a black man. Specifically, a black man that hangs out with Wisdom K. This album, it really is up his vibe, but this song is also very up his vocals. Jin is a goddamn angel every time on this entire album, of course, but that section made me weak in the knees. And then to follow it by Suga with a 1-2 punch. The eldest took me to heaven and then slammed me back to earth immediately within seconds. Is Chef's Kiss. Pacific Deep in My Business is now absolutely in my Rolodex. The rap line going this cutthroat on a fake love song / real diss track. This is the vocal line section, babes. What are you doing? Hobie comes in once again addressing the world the same way BTS has addressed their own nation. Challenge their homes, thoughts, and ideals. And they have addressed the world, but a more smaller and amicable way. This album is the first time, particularly this track and Aliens, the world and the West are getting the Korea treatment. They're telling you to your face to stop playing in their faces. Period. As if Namjoon calling you big eyes wasn't enough. That is so funny.
Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars.
I think J-Hope's last line refers to V's earlier line and expands upon the idea of glancing at the translations, I initially thought he was saying, yeah, we changed, we grew. But rather, he's saying, just because we grew doesn't mean we changed. If Like Animals is more, you don't know who I am, they don't know about us, is, and you don't need to, you nosy bitch. Also, putting all the shit talking in Korean, so I thought that this was a baby maker, is the most Korean shit ever.
If you wanna know me, what can I do for ya? 대체 뭐가 달랐냐고 자꾸 물어. 나는 대답해, 나도 몰라. They're being nasty and not in the ooh la la way. And it's also relevant in so many other cultures. How many times have you switched a language, if you could, when talking about someone because you know they couldn't understand? 3 words. Insert ethnicity here, grocery store, and tell me I'm lying. It is a genius way to disguise a diss track and make it feel like a love song. And then make the transition into the next love song, which is a dance song, One More Night. Here's One More Night. It gives me the vibe of One Night Only just by name alone. And go. This feels the most K-pop of this entire album. Thank God this is here, or I would forget that this was a K-pop group.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Genuinely would completely, because even their title track is not, this is a K-pop track. Okay. In your fantasy. I'm getting in your head. Quite literally, come on, you got, thank you. Okay, come on. They said, don't forget, idol입니다. Put a muzzle on this motherfucker before I scream.
God forbid!
Not in this
Not in
house.
this courtroom.
So are you done?
He says the sweetest things to me.
He's waiting for me.
And I know he doesn't mean them to me directly, and that's what makes me like, what the fuck is happening, sir? Stop being sweet to me when you don't know me. And I don't know you.
Dad, you're not my dad. Call 911. Fire, fire. Stranger, danger.
This one they're gonna hold until the before the day of the fucking. We're gonna see like a challenge for this, like the day of the fucking concert or something, right before they perform the full choreo. But they're gonna have something, but if they're just hold it. It feels almost a little bit like, you want this K-pop shit? Here, fucking take it if you want it so bad. But I'm still gonna smash my R&B and hip-hop shit all over it. You can have your K-pop shit, but you're not erasing the R&B and hip-hop shit. Not if not on my watch, baby.
It wasn't for the plots. It wasn't for the plots. I'm feeling.
Okay. For all that is to say about Swim, and I do love Swim again, but this entire album is so different from Swim, and I love the album entirely a lot more. But I'm glad they didn't go with this one. We live in a world where they could have chose One More Night as their title track because it is the most K-pop inherently. One More Night is the vocal line's answer to Fire. While everyone is on every song, we can admit that the rap line is heavier in the beginning and the vocal line is heavier in the end. Fire was the banger, was the club banger, and One More Night is the vocal club banger. She's the house diva. She's the fun. They were giving kind of cunt in Fire. They're fully leaning into their disco jade dream here. That pre-chorus is fucking crack. The zit that Jungkook hits that first time shocked my soul. I think that it's fun. I'm happy it's on here, and I definitely think that it's one of those dance pop love song tracks that they'll undoubtedly trying to flip on us and make it our fault. Like One More Night is one more concert with you to have with us. Sure, Jan. Stand down on your business and move on. Okay, so now we are at Please. Let's see what we get from this. Them niggas is back. B2K is back. I'm so glad B5 reunited over a fucking track. These bitches. Yeah, you are, huh?
I think you're hot. Kiss me. Okay.
Wow, this is grown man like. This is grown man like. This is grown man like. I can't believe they put grown man like on this one.
Excuse you, sir. Will you put a baby in me?
Stop putting this man in front of me. He's nasty.
You a nasty bitch. You a dirty bitch. You a dangerous bitch.
Okay, then there's just the raw drumming. This is sick. This is a sick man's experiment for my brain. Is that Suga doing ad-libs? I'll fucking scream. They have rap line doing ad-libs? Wow. Wow. That last one was not what I was expecting, so I'm like, because we were talking about our feelings and all of a sudden you whipped your dick out, and I don't know what the fuck that was about. That's crazy. I'm not saying no, I'm not crazy. Are you stupid? Go for it. But damn, that was crazy. Switch up. Men are wild creatures. Because you were spilling your emotions about how hard it was to be famous, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, you got me,
Baby, oh, please. 세상이 우릴 갈라놓을 때. Baby, oh, please. 한 걸음 더 다가설게.
Which we don't know nothing. We should know nothing. That's pretty high up there. That's pretty high up there. I like that one a lot. Ooh, I like that one a lot. How did we decide that Swim was the title track? I'm very confused as how we got there. It was a great transition track from like the Hey Bitch Touch Grass track into like here's a more softer and vulnerable side to us, but don't get it twisted, we still have ass shaking at the end. Next up we have
Please. I love this song. It is the baby maker of the year. This is the baby daddy maker 2000. Nothing does it like a man begging. Nothing does it like a man yearning. And I'm talking begging, baby, please. Boys to Men, Tony, Tony, Tony style, down on your knees in the rain. And I can see the vision if they ever did want to make a music video. There must be rain.
Normalize male yearning. Guys, you're not hearing me when I speak. I want to see begging on knees. I want to see clasped fists like this. I want to hear, please, please.
Honestly, I can't really speak on this song because it turns me into a person I don't like. Top 5, just no top 5. It was the conservative horny I thought I was getting and they don't know about us. And I appreciate that. Next up, we have Into the Sun, which is, I believe, the last song. A lot of people were like, oh my gosh, they were referencing that when they were doing their live. I don't think they were. Not to say that they aren't that like genius incorporating thinking, but I just think that they were just like, hey, the Netflix crew is back there by the sun. We should probably cover them. Here we go. We've been getting a lot of like Oasis guitars. Like, baby, you remind me. What is happening? I want someone like you. Shabuzi, show yourself.
Country boy, I love you.
I don't even know who's singing. It feels like there's 1,000 of them on top of each other. Is this just like a Hive Mind song? I'm sorry, it made me drop my phone. What the fuck?
Are they hilarious? You're drunk.
I know it's auto-tune, but like it's making it sound like there's at least 2 other people singing in harmony, but like it's just so close. Everything is so close.
Baby, what you want, baby, what you need, tell me how you feel every night I'm thinking of.
I'm not looking for a father figure, but I am looking for a daddy.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I thought it was just kind of like not an empty track, obviously, but like a just end of the track. But the lyrics are so good.
That's all, folks.
The music of it, oh my god.
Oh my god, what is that?
Jin. His voice. I still, oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm crying!
So good. Oh, the drums start to build. Oh, okay. Let's go to halftime.
You're throwing together letters to make words and words to make sentences.
Wow, this would fuck people up to try and play. That's hilarious. I love that. DNA reference to a whistle? Who knows? Wow. I just finished BTS's album. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Last up, we have Into the Sun. Listen. I know people are going to say I don't have taste. It's still not my top pick, but it is a very strong close on a no-skip album for me. I also think that once I see the full version live, it could have the potential to break the top 5. It is a relaxing ride off into the sunset and a good way to close the book.
And if we run out of time, I'll chase the feeling, never too far behind. Your cry,
My final thoughts. I absolutely love it. It gets better with every listen. School Love Affair will always have my heart, closely followed by B. But I am a sucker for that kind of rap, genuinely. However, I'm aware that this, with more listens, has the potential to overtake that because it has additional genres and a rock element that I really do love. I was expecting Digita and Hegum with notes of Spring Day. I was just shocked. And then I listened to Swim and I thought we were getting some sort of pop American album. And then Body to Body hit. So this whole album was just a whirlwind. They were gaslighting us at every turn, whether they want to admit it or not.
So you lied to her face.
And once again, I'm saying this with respect and not because one is better than the other or I like comparing, but the only living artist that is this big that continues to shock me in this way is Beyonce. No one challenges my preconceived notions on the boundaries of music like BTS or Beyonce.
Genres are a funny little concept, aren't they? Yes, they are.
Their ability to celebrate their culture while not compromising their creative identity needs to be studied. And adding to the list, Bad Bunny, the ability to show the unity and respect and find commonality in unexpected places, and a performance top tier. They also paid so much attention to the sequences of the tracks, which is a lost art that I really think helps guide listeners on the journey. You really feel the heavy rap, the Bangtan boys up top. Beautiful. We get that silence, we get that palate cleanser, and then we immediately are dove into a world of emotion and yearning and longing. Through those track sequences, one leads into another, into another, expanding upon different pieces of a puzzle piece of an idea that all culminates into, we can't explain ourselves. There's no way for us to explain ourselves. We're not robots that were programmed to pump out perfect art. We are humans trying our best at the core of it, and you don't know what we go through, and you don't have to know what we go through, but just know that we are still human in that as we go through these experiences, as we grow and we learn. And that does not necessarily make us evil or changed or different, but it does make us BTS, which I really love. One of the things I love the most about this project, and I think maybe overall, is that they have done something that is so unique in their landscape, in which they have separated and honed their crafts and come back together and actually applied the lessons that they learned. An anime of adventure, seeing all your favorite heroes gather, create a bond of brotherhood, but be separated by time and go on these separate journeys and then finally reunite. It is a hero's journey. It is a story.
Now that you're performing together again, do you think that your solo albums have made you stronger as a group?
혼자 있을 때는 너무 외롭고 이제 뭘 어떻게 해야 될지 잘 몰랐는데 우리 멤버들이 그래도 옆에 있으니까 똑같은 동작을 하더라도 조금 더 힘이 생기고 자신감이 붙더라고요. 그래서 멤버들이 정말 도움이 많이 되는구나라고 생각했습니다.
We got Right People Wrong Place RM with all the experimental production choices and language flips. We got Echo Jin with his rockstar energy. We got August D with his grit and his growl. We got both Jack in the Box J-Hope and On the Streets J-Hope, which is why I feel like this album felt so J-Hope, because we got both versions with, again, that experimental flair, but the new school style of hip-hop really that flows through. We got Muse Jimin in his R&B bag. We got Layover Tay with the instrumentational adds to all of these songs. And we got Golden Jungkook. Yes, all of the English, but also layering in interesting falsettos wherever the eye may see fit, and crafting masterpieces like Hooligans, which I think also shows his growth past Golden. They brought all of these superheroes together and formed a super team. But the craziest part is that they were already in each other's origin stories. They moved forward and they kept swimming. I would like to make it clear that all of these thoughts and opinions are before they ranked #1 and before I watched the documentary. I personally will say that the album is successful because if their goal was to portray them as just 7 Korean dudes, I mean, yeah, I think that's what this album kind of does. It shows them as just 7 dudes, not legends, not titans, not giants. And yes, the mythology of them has grown larger than life a lot during their absence, but they came back just as well to tell us and remind us that they are and have always been just 7 kids.
저도 영어 준비한 거 한번 해도 될까요?
얼마든지.
근데 제가 한 문장인데 기억이 잘 안 나서 조금
중심에 대해서 한번 해주세요.
조금 보고해 주세요.
네.
We were truly honored to perform here at Gwanghwamun for you.
7 country boys, hit it, Jungkook.
We're just big boys. I got your number.
Congrats. and welcome back.
생각하고 있어요. 지금 내 마음이지. 그때나 지금이나 달라진 건 없네.
참 돌이켜보면 다 같이 진짜 재능이 있는 애들만 모아놨던 것 같아 지금 생각해보면.
이렇게 어울리는 것도 재능이에요?
아니 물론 뭐 우리 노력은 많이 했지 우리들끼리. 근데 만약에 우리가 처음부터 막 빵빵빵빵 이렇게 됐었으면 여기까지 못 왔을 것 같긴 해.
아니야, 우리라면은 똑같이 이렇게 왔을 거야.
재밌네.
BTS 2.0 is just getting started.
Hoes can't talk dirty with me, ain't got the shit that my daughter got. Gotta call me Bugatti, Barty, this shit look like an Autobot. I do not call the cops, it's on all the ops. Bitches try to gaslight me, now I'm back with kerosene. Bitch be ill, it's like milk, ooh, it's the Dairy Queen. Big shirt boots, I'm cute, and they look like a shoe. Come back outside, I'm in their face again. They online, they talking crazy, now she escaped again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm the baddest bitch alive. Hop up out the whip, I get a bunch of oohs and eyes. I could make a nigga rich, I could get a nigga robbed. If it's beef, we got sticks, I could get you shish kebab. Bitch ain't got no trophies, hoes be real like losers. Bad bitch make shit happen, hey hoes make excuses. Very much paid, I'm very much it, very much bitch I do this. Bad bitch make shit happen, hey hoes make excuses. Like huh? Like what? I don't wanna hear excuses. Like huh? Like what? I don't wanna hear excuses. They don't get back, they don't perform, bitch be real like losers. Bad bitch make shit happen, hey hoes make excuses.
I'm excited to see the rest of it. I want to see it live. I will be seeing it live because I did score concert tickets with my friends who I met at an Eric Nam concert actually. It was crazy. With all that being said, I'm Yummy.com. Don't worry, I'll be back, so stay tuned, internet fans. Goodbye.